After a roller coaster day on Wall Street, tonight President Trump is doubling down.
We cannot be taken advantage of any longer.
Now threatening even bigger tariffs on imports from China, 50%, if the country does not revoke its retaliatory tariffs on American products sold there.
I have great respect for China, but they can't do this. When countries don't allow us to sell our product, but we allow them to sell their product, those days are over.
The Dow swinging 2,600 points, the most in one day ever, finally closing down more than 300 points. The NASDAQ up slightly. Markets had plummeted this morning. The S&P 500 at one point gaining back $2.4 trillion in market value because of an incorrect report that the president was considering pausing some tariffs.
We're not looking at that. We have many countries that are coming to negotiate deals with us.
At least 50 countries, the administration says.
I see a beautiful picture at the end. It's the only chance we're going to have to reset the table on trade. And when we do, we're going to come out unbelievably well. We're going to have a strong country economically again.
Today, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu became the first world leader to lobby the president in person after he slapped all countries with a baseline tariff of 10%, with many charged much more. Israel hit with 17%.
We will eliminate the trade deficit with the United States. We intend to do it very quickly.
The European Union is offering to slash tariffs on American-made cars and industrial products, even as it considers retaliatory measures of its own.
Europe is always ready for a good deal, so we keep it on the table.
Meanwhile, the White House is brushing off criticism from Democrats over the president playing golf in Florida over the weekend, as Americans worried about their retirement savings.
President Trump, find a way to put down the golf clubs and pick up the papers, the financial papers. Take a real look at what's going on here, because it's anything but great.
Even key Trump ally, Senator Ted Cruz, is warning Republicans.
If we go into a recession, particularly a bad recession, 2026 in all likelihood politically would be a bloodbath.
But many Republicans are still backing the president's efforts to boost American businesses.
I appreciate what the president is doing on tariffs, specifically in our home state of Wyoming. And in terms of beef, the cattle producers, they're saying it is about time.
Auto worker and union member Chris Vitale supports the president's plan. He thinks it'll help create manufacturing jobs in the U.S. and that the market volatility will be worth it.
This is just something to ride out. Trump's been consistent with a message for 40 years about the importance of a manufacturing base in a first world superpower country. Needs to have that.
But in Florida, Emily Lay owns a small paper products company that imports heavily from China. She's now suing the Trump administration and expects to pay more than $600,000 in tariffs over the next year. Is this sustainable?
Absolutely not. I think what's happening is we're seeing ourselves being used as checker pieces in an international trade war board game.
And Gabe, President Trump made headlines today with some comments he made about Iran. Tell us about it.
Yes, Lester. President Trump says the U.S. will hold direct talks with Iran on Saturday to discuss a new nuclear deal, saying Iran will be in, quote, great danger if the talks don't succeed. He pulled out of the last deal in 2018, and negotiators from the two countries have not met face-to-face in a decade. Lester?
All right, Gabe, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.